Who? Oh man. Y'all, y'all. God is still wonderful. Yes, He is. He is. He is wonderful. He's magnificent. Yes. God is magnificent. He is. Sometimes we go through things and we don't know why we go through them. Okay. I want to say abuse of any kind. Give a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Also, a shout out to Nicola Coleman. I'm sorry, my manager, and some of the people, positive people on the YouTube street. Sometimes we talk about other people that, and this is not subliminal. Please don't, because I know when somebody else say something or somebody's not on YouTube, they say the same thing. Ain't no problem when they say it. You don't know if they listening in or looking or got somebody else looking and they take notes. People, this is internet. Everybody get a chance to look and see. I want y'all to understand abuse is not acceptable. I'm sorry. Abuse is not acceptable. Not physical, verbal, you know, you got things that you can threaten people with. Right. See, that physical abuse is when you abusing a child, your wife, or even your husband. Yes, he can get abused. Because some of these women can be some stocky women, work out women, and will abuse a man. Yes. Uh, Nobody should always get abused. Nobody should be abused. Okay. Uh, when a parent whoop their child, I can't talk about parenting because I've never been a parent, but I've been a child and I know the right and wrong. You get mad and you whoop your child. I always say, don't never whoop your child while you mad, and tell them why you whoop them so they know not to do it again. So when they look, whoop 'em, I'm whooping you for playing in the fire. You better kill yourself. And you go up there and you look at that fire and you like, I remember, nope, I'm not going there. Watch the abuse. You hurting your child. I should not do that because people on here grown. Some of these grown people can't take it. The real Aaron Collins. Oh, I remember him. Oh, I ain't seen you in a long time. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, Mr. Collins? My brother, long time. I ain't seen you in a long time. Miss Beverly Palmer in the Palmer evangelist, Beverly Palmer in the Palmer family. I love them. You see, a lot of times you have people that will abuse you with their mouths. It will scare you till you can't sleep. You start to shake and get scared. But I remember a pastor said today, give a shout out to my Lord and Savior again. God don't give us what is it, the gift does not give us fear at all. Fear. It's not from God. You should never be scared. Yeah, I get scared sometimes. Not for long. Don't get it missed. Don't get it twisted. You see, a lot of time people, hey, 45, how you doing? A lot of time people want to pick on the small guy. They want to talk bad to the small guy. I ain't a small guy. I'm a full grown man. Myron said something today. He said, Eric Brown is weak. No, he didn't mean it like weak and scared or I'm frail. No, because Eric Brown don't go that route. And Eric Brown is not going that route because Eric Brown go that route. He ain't no better than nobody else. Sometimes people push you to that limit. You got a right to speak on your panel. If you don't like it, I tell anybody to unsubscribe. Don't listen to Eric Brown then. Eric Brown is not bothering you. Don't you bother him. You got a right to speak. Because when you do or say harmful things, a lot of time people sitting there looking and your own people be like, You must be telling the truth. What's going on? You do him like that, you do me like that. He ain't saying that. That's how people are. You supposed to always forgive. Keep showing love to the people that uh despitefully use you. Tough love. It could be something else. People don't mean no harm. They ain't trying to hurt you. Hey, Miss Always, how you doing? They're not trying to hurt you. They trying to help you. Sometimes people throw things back at you because they told the truth on you. No, you can't do that. Just listen. I have to just listen. And sometimes I get mad, but I said, wait a minute, now here they trying to help you. Do not do that. When I listen to everybody and go everywhere, support everybody. You know why I support everybody? I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I love the people and I listen for the good. I'm not looking for the bad, but sometimes bad is there. I'm just looking for the good in people. You got a person that goes on their chat, cuss all the time. These mothers, da da da. If you listen, some of the stuff they saying is right. You take that. Don't worry about the bad. Leave it where it's at. Take that and then go to another chat. Take that and go to another chat. Okay. I want to say this too. Shout out to LTG. Okay. I have to also say shout out to Myron, uh, John Frank, Gears, Rose Gold Lovely. Everybody know I support a lot of people because the reason why I do that, look for the good. Listen to what they saying. They telling the truth on some stuff. Just because people go to church, that's you supposed to go to church. That's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to go to church. You listen to the pastor, he's saying good things. Sometimes he may do something wrong. You don't chastise him in front of everybody. Tough love. You do not chastise him in front of everybody. You touch every time you look, when he get up, you chastise him. That's an abuse. Pull him to the side. If you find fault in your brother, you must go to him and him alone. That's why a lot of times, like Miss Terry or anybody, excuse me, when I want to talk to somebody and I want to talk to them behind the scenes, I want to talk to them. If I find fault, I shouldn't have to tell anybody else. That's what they want to do. Look, they want to have something to say. Excuse me, let me see. 45 was talking. Y'all forgive me, I'm just going through. Let me see. Screen. Okay. Don't get it. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love and peace and a sound mind. Something like that. Right. Okay. Here, my sister's house having a barbecue. I catch the replay tonight. Have a great day. Okay, all right. Both comes with everyone. Some point it's up to the individual to change and grow up. Right. They need to grow up. They get mad because you tell them what's right and wrong. But what you got to understand too, a lot of people on here did some things. We don't say that we just hit one person, but the rest of us lie and mess up about things. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's nothing wrong with showing love to your brother. If your brother, let me see, what is that? I should have wrote that down. Oh, rebuke them openly that others may fear. Sometimes you got to be rebuked in front of everybody. You can't work something out. Sometimes you go get a mediator. And when you get a mediator, don't get somebody that's going to be a yes man or a yes woman. Get somebody that's going to be about the truth. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Somebody that's going to talk about the truth. Because like I said, some of y'all can get on me and say, Eric, you know, you wrong for that. Eric gonna do that. Eric gonna say that. And I try to be careful with the words that I use. People get abused verbally all the time. Some people, even at the job, supervisor, he feel like he can be verbally go off on you in front of everybody, okay? But then me, what I used to do instead of getting mad, I said, well, I get a little mad. Then you start asking questions on the job. Didn't that's what you said? That's what the job is for. When this happened, I went and asked somebody about it before I did it. Let's go back to the book. Then y'all got a book? We can talk to your boss. Let's go back to the book. What did the book say? We got to be in there, y'all, to help one another. And another thing, the secrets. You got secrets. Sometimes you got to have that small circle. You, I agree with one YouTuber. Don't if you got too many people, you hang around too many people. Sometimes you hang around and talk to too many people. They get all in your business. They get all 45. I'm alive. They get all in your business. They get mad. They tell off on you. I got a cousin. I got family that do me like that. I can't even talk to them. I can't say nothing to family. Oh, you know, mom, Eric did. Eric's wrong. Eric, you got mad. I thought that was supposed to be between us, but you went back and you told mama. You went back and told my auntie. Then I go on the job, folk looking at me all sideways. Sometimes you have to keep your mouth to yourself, and sometimes you really want to talk to people, but you got to watch who you talk to on YouTube, especially. Now we know the people out there understand that in the real world. On here, watch who you talking to. Keep your business to yourself. It's hard. You got to really earn somebody's trust for them to tell you that. You got to be careful. You know, I will be listening. Okay, okay. Yes, 45. You got to keep it slow. You go in a chat and somebody mad at you for going in there, giving you that abuse. Why is it somebody look up, you in that chat? Hold up. I'm in my room. I'm at the house. I pay this bill. I got a right to talk. And people tell you to mind your own business. You mind your own business. But if you bring your business on YouTube, it's no longer your business no more because you put it out here. And that's not being subliminal. That is being the truth. That ain't throwing at nobody. If you take it, anybody, apologize. I'm sorry. But come on, look at yourself. I can be quiet and don't say nothing. You go back to cooking. I hear Brian go back to cooking. Guess what? You still gonna be mad because somebody else gonna come out and say the same thing. Or they're gonna be using some verbal words, some nasty words. I don't do that. I believe in talking, I believe in respecting you. I had to get up and talk today. I'm like, oh man, wait, I ain't no big speaker, speak talker. I got up and I had to tell about my life. Just a little about my life. Some people think that because you speak to someone that you are co-signing everything they say and their actions. Right. They do that. They always thinking that. The facts here, we poison our mouths and tongues, use it to bless or curse. That's even in the Bible. Your tongue. You talk about, oh, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna send my cousin. I'm gonna send my folk. You gonna end up getting them killed and yourself killed. You don't know nothing about a person just because they talk soft and nice. Don't mean that they won't reach out and touch someone. Mm-hmm. The only thing I share on my testimonies, God has brought me through too much not to share it. If they use it against me, that's between them and God. I'm gonna be okay. You're right. You gonna tell something about it? Just tell it. Go ahead. If they ask me, fine. Because sometimes people use abuse, and sometimes people try to manhandle you. But you know what's so sad? I had Beverly Palmer. I don't know if you knew. I had I did a live, and the thing I said, if anybody got a problem with me, say what you got to say to me. Go to the comment section and let me know, and we can talk about it. I went to the comment section many times. Ain't nobody said nothing. I said, if anybody got a problem with the way I cook or anything, you said, well, Eric, you probably need to do this. Go to the comment section. Some people do it within the live and say, I'm gonna send you a recipe. Some people don't do it. Some people that did it with some strangers I never heard of. I never heard them folks. But when if I say, if y'all got a problem, go to the live, go to the live. Eric, they may cuss you out. They may cuss me out. But we can talk about it. Because I'm not here to offend or hurt nobody. I'm here to help. Sometimes I help people that's been abused and they looking all down and say, you got to do that. I was sad. I was hurt. I had to reach out and talk to somebody else. I had to talk to somebody else. Yeah, it hurt, but I'm good. I'm fine. I got to keep going. It's about me paying my bills, living my life, and also taking care of myself. Right. Okay. This. My best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's sad. It's scary. It don't make sense. You can't talk to people. You can't tell people, hey, darkness, what's going on? How you doing, brother? You can't talk to people. You can't say nothing to them. You can't say nothing to people half time. They talk, you tell somebody something, right? Okay. After you tell somebody something, you tell somebody else. Then you tell somebody else. That person go back and tell that other person. You got to think, if I didn't say nothing, if I kept my mouth closed, none of things would happen. Not this, not this. I ain't talking about what happened with you, not them. I'm not saying that, please, y'all, please don't take it like that. I'm talking about people in general. Why? They've been doing this for a long time. People been abusing folk before YouTube came up here. People been telling secrets before YouTube came up here. Here, you subliminal. Folks been saying the same thing I've been saying for years. Older people, real older people. Young folks can come in here and preach. I've seen preachers preach that was kids saying the same thing, teaching these adults. Sometimes older people can disappoint the young kid. You told me not to do this, and look at you doing this, mom. That's not right. I pull mom to the side. I pull dad to the side. I put a friend to the side. But if you want to get to the point we got to get loud, then I let everybody know. You can't do this. I'm just saying. Royalty Reigns is in the bill. Hey, Royalty. Like, but thank you, Royalty, Royalty Reigns. I really do. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Because it don't make sense that you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing. You get on the job and then you get this abuse from your supervisor. And you say, I tell you what, let's have us a talk. And maybe you and me need to talk. And then while you're at it, we can bring that handbook. Because you getting on me about a job. And they told me that if you're not gonna show up, call at least 30 minutes early to let us know so we can get some or an hour. Because sometimes you got people, they got to double up on the work. Then the work gets too bad, then the supervisor got to jump in there. I'm just saying, y'all. You got people out here that just destroy one another, put each other down. Then we talk about the folk. Man, the folk, they wrong, they wrong. You know what's so funny? Half of the people want to move into the folk neighborhood. You go to their neighborhood clean and they ain't tearing up nothing. And then here come the people. Just being real. The people coming in there, they tearing up stuff, don't want to clean up. I mean, the neighborhood look through building. What happened? The folks eventually they move 2 by 2, 1 by 2. They move way out. What happened? Then the people want to move way out there too. Come on, y'all. We got to get a hold to this. We got to get a tight to this. This is YouTube. This is the real world right here we're talking about. The things that happen in here that people talk about, it's happening right out there. Some people don't want to see it. They don't want to listen to it. They don't get it. People say, put a name on it. But then you put a name on it. Don't say what is it? Beverly, Royalty Rain, Miss Beverly. What is it? Keep my name out your mouth. Okay, you want me to keep my name out your mouth, but when I'm talking, you want me to say what's what. I'm just saying. Come on, keep my name out your mouth. I keep my name out of all y'all mouth. I ain't trying to put no fight. I ain't trying to. Some people feel like, well, you talking about me? No, I'm not. That's why I got a comment section. Tell me. Some people that call me or got my number, they tell me in the text. Or they call me, Eric, I ain't did this. Eric Brown, you talking about me? No, I'm not. People been talking about you for years. Sometimes mom and daddy, grandmama, uncles, best friend and cousin, they been talking, you telling you the same thing. You don't want to listen. It depends on who it is. Looks. You don't look if you're a real handsome guy or you're a real fine and beautiful woman, everybody want to listen then. But you don't look so hot, they're thinking you just full of mouth. But when you got the ability to hire and fire, oh yes sir, no sir, yes sir, they get humble then. You getting humble because of the title? Come on, don't do it like that. I'm just saying, right? Hit dog real hard. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to hurt nobody or put somebody out there in the water. I just want them to get to understand. Sometimes even, and like I said, I'm not the best speaker, y'all, but sometimes, like I said, your enemy be telling the truth. All you gotta do is listen to them. I ain't studying them for they ain't do all they doing is lying. Okay? At least listen to them. And then you have to say, well, he right about that. Yep, he right. I can use it. I can say, oh yeah, King James right about that. Eric Brown, you always do this. Eric Brown, you laughing all too much. Is he telling the truth? Yep. But for me to look for something to throw back at King James, no. Or look for something to throw back at Miss Beverly, no. They just trying to help me. Sometimes people help you in a strange way. Sometimes people can go off and talk loud to you. Some people tell you, shut up, shut up. You're like, wait, what are you trying to say? And then you think about it. They're trying to help you. They letting you in. They putting you up on some game, Eric Brown. You need to chill. Sometimes it's best, Eric Brown, to wait till somebody asks. When they ask you, then you wear them out. That's all right to give opinions. Everybody has the right to opinion. But don't every time somebody go in on somebody, you gotta have an opinion. Abuse. You just every time somebody says something, you constantly got an opinion about everything. Shut up. Be quiet, please. Because you insert yourself in situations you ain't got no business. Sometimes people talk like, ooh, they did. But here, every time I got, well, maybe they don't. You know what? You right. Yeah, they do this, they do that. But you give an opinion. You don't really know. Don't allow yourself to be silenced. We all have an opinion. We all have an opinion. Mm-hmm. When you bring something to YouTube about another YouTuber and argue, it ain't our business. But when you do that to a YouTuber in front of everybody, or you exploit some, or you tell unwanted information about that person, your friends are watching you. They're not saying nothing. That means, okay, yeah, and he on the paddy wagon. When it happened to them, they're gonna like, oh, okay. And like this YouTuber said, I don't feel sorry for them. When it happened to me and my business is out there, or you hurt my feelings, or you talking about my child, you was laughing and he. Now it's your turn. If me and Beverly Palmer, we friends, example, and I dog somebody out and tell their business, and I was cool with that person. Beverly Palmer look at me sideways like, No, I'm gonna have to probably back up. I ain't gonna tell him that. The way he did her, he'll do me like that. Eric Brown, you're not exempt. That's what a YouTuber told me. I'm not exempt. Mm-hmm. Never apologize for being his vessel. You right, 45. Never apologize. But if you hurt your brother and your friend, sometimes you say, I'm sorry, but the truth is the truth. My dad had to do that. I'm sorry, son, but I had to get on your case. You sitting around here, you ain't working. I mean, no. He said, you're working, but you ain't saving no money. You you make more money than me. You always coming man for me for money. You need to grow up. Dad had to put me out, Beverly Palmer, 45. My dad had to put me out at, well, how old was it? I was 26 years old. He said, you need your own spot. He says, you ain't paying me no. You need to get put out. Oh, by the way, take the car with you. I was crying. I was hurt. I thought he was doing me dirty, but he was teaching me. When he let me back in, the second time he did it in a nice way. He said, if I let you stay here, son, I will deprive you of having your own. Ever since then, look at me. Well, you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Relative, sure. We can agree to disagree. Move to the next like nothing happened. Well, yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's see. Opinions are like we all have one. Yeah, we all have an opinion. Sometimes they say, wait till I used to tell my friend, wait till someone asks you. When somebody asks you your opinion, 45, they ready to receive it. Sometimes you want to say something, but it just itches your mouth. Mm-hmm. Some things are chaos energy that they put out and try to drive others to go along with them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do always try to get people to go along with them and dare them to say something back. I told you that abuse. Mm-hmm. It's like a game. He said, "Man, look, you shut up, blah blah blah." Blah. Telling him, "You better not say nothing else." Mm. I refuse to go back and forth with anyone in the YouTube. Yes, I refuse to 45. I'm not gonna go back and disrespect somebody, even if they disrespect me. I'm not gonna do that. I be wrong. It's the devil playground. They know what they was doing when they set out this path, and other social media is also a big distraction from what's coming bigger than YouTube and us. Right. 45. I've been watching some of these troublemakers for quite a while. Yes, always. They've been troublemakers ever since. When I got on here at 2017, before that, I was on YouTube, but I was looking at movies and listening to videos. And when it came down to that KJ, to Kanika Jenkins, that's when I jumped on. I've been meeting people ever since. I love talking to different people. Some of the people I missed that was on here. But it is what it is. Um, that's not an apology. I mean, of course, that type of thing, apologize for me giving his message. 45 years, something else. Always me too, but I stay in my lane, so I'm not content. Well, yeah, you gonna stay in your lane. I understand that, but don't put your lane out here. If you don't want somebody to say anything, if you don't want to, all you got to do is stay off YouTube. Keep it to yourself. When you come out to YouTube and bring stuff out, people gonna talk. Some people ain't trying to get in your business. Some people ain't doing things or talking to subliminal. But dad, when you do stuff, that's on you. People see that. I see people get hurt, and I be reading it. I said, "Oh, y'all, she offended me, or he offended me. They said all this about me. Oh, what's called this? This about to hurt my feelings." Well, you have to sometimes keep your mouth closed and stay off them people. Unsubscribe, unsubscribe, and keep moving. I had to go. I went to another side part of YouTube and talk and look at some other people, and some of them. The guy didn't know who I was. And I just came in speaking and speaking to everybody, talking about their chat. And he gave me a wrench. He said, Eric, some people been here for a long time and they got a wrench. But you just came over here. And somebody in the chat said, wow, he get a wrench. I've been over for long and I don't get there. He just came over here. Well, nah, he ain't for a wrench. I just go on there and listen to what they talking about. Right. You better off not using names because 9 out of 10, it applies to more than one person. That's right, Georgia Rain. It's like, okay, it when you can say something like I did a line about sidekicks, even though I was thinking about somebody. When you look at it, everybody was doing it. So I said, okay, well, basically, I'm really talking in general. Even though I mean, talk about somebody, I was talking about somebody at that time, but it was in general. I ain't got to say nothing. Somebody else gonna turn around and say, "What you gonna tell them that?" What's up, Eric and chat? Foot to the soldier. How you doing? How you foot soldier? How you doing? Depending on how you move in people's chat too. That's right. Everybody wants you to be hee and smiling and tell you, "Man, I saw you going over to somebody else. Hold up. You don't tell me where to go. I'm here for information. I'm trying to learn new things. What to say, what not to say. What's the new things out there on the street?" I'm gonna tell y'all. Normally, I used to look at a lot of TV. I don't even look at TV no more. I look at y'all. And you see the news. I said, for yeah, sometime every once in a while, but I listen to what y'all say. Some dangerous. Then I go to the news. Then I can go on here and look at the news. You know what I'm saying? But listen to the people. Depending on how you move at people to it. So I'm good. How about yourself? Yeah. Sometimes people think that you ain't supposed to say nothing. You say some things and they want to call you up and talk about you. Think you ain't supposed to say nothing. Yeah, you got a right to say something. If you wrong, you wrong. Sometimes we take advice from other people. See that they don't want to listen to you, they listen to a celebrity. Oh, he don't know what he talking about. He ain't popular, he ain't got no money, he ain't talking about nothing, girl. Listen what he's saying. He say the same thing I say. You gotta get a grip. Get a grip. I'm just, I don't understand sometimes a lot of things, but get a grip. It was, I didn't watch too much. Okay, well, 45, yeah, I sometimes do the same thing. I'm just saying, it's sad. It don't make no sense. I have things that are secret that I don't tell anybody. And so a lot of folks ain't got secrets they don't tell nobody. Because sometimes people, they try to embarrass you when they do that. It don't make sense. What is worth? Although I miss your life, I look at your opinions as wisdom and knowledge from an elder. Oh, Roger Rain, thank you very much. Everyone stay blessed and purpose until the next time. Be safe. All right, Miss Palmer, take care. Yeah, Roger Rain, because somebody wants to teach me. A teacher taught me. Sometimes I listen and look at people. And I'm not, like I said, I'm a cook. I just cook. That's what I do. I like cooking. I love food. I love doing that. You know what I'm saying? But just remember this, Roger Range, and all of y'all. When somebody go in on you, do not respond to them people. Ask them questions, but do not. They don't want to answer, and they go off on you, and they constantly drag you. Don't go to their live. Cut them off. When you see me, when you see me in a live, and somebody really hurt me real bad, learn to forgive. And what I do is, I said, y'all take care. No, I say, I'm out respectfully in bold print. And then you'll know what in the world? What's going on here? Eric said he's out respectfully in bold print. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going up against. If you piss me off, I don't call your name. I don't say nothing. I back off. That's me. That's Eric. That's what I do. Because I want to be happy. If I do that, then I feel like, well, Eric, you gonna have so much stress. Don't stress yourself. Eric Brown, don't stress yourself. I'm not gonna stress myself. I just speak and I keep going. Some of these people are too young. Some of these people are too old. Some of them don't want to. And when you look at it, it's most of the, it's the older people. Yeah, they get into it. Yes, it ain't no young folks on here. It's older people. And like I said, they get mad. They get mad at certain people, but they don't do everybody like that. They just doing certain people because they thinking in their mind. They weak. That's all. They had to let them know how you is. Tough love. Don't come at me like that. They still talk crazy. You cut them off. Because if they know who they was really dealing with, they wouldn't. There's certain people on here you ain't gonna talk to know us to, and they will come see you. Real talk. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I'm not gonna do that. God is good. He's wonderful. But if you offend your brother, you must go to him and him alone. If you see your brother doing something, you must go to him and him alone. You don't have to put it out in front of everybody. Stay alive 45. That's a sweet woman now. Very sweet. Mm-hmm. 45. I love me some 45. I can't stop laughing at 45. Kind woman. Royalty reigns. Ain't nobody to play with. Some people say, hey, come up on the panel. These people ain't coming up on the panel. It I kind of said I wasn't. I'm trying to work on not coming up there. It compromised everything that I believe in, so it's kind of hard for panel with me because it's kind of compromising. But it is what it is. So, devil can tell you, may say, no, I'm not going to do this and then do it, but then you have to be watchful. Sometimes it's just best don't say nothing. Sometimes you go in the chat, just speak to everybody. Speak to the channel holder and just say, hey, chat, and leave it at that and listen. Because somebody gonna lie, somebody gonna try to intimidate you. And then when you meet in person, it's gonna be a whole nother ball game. I hate to see somebody get beat down or hurt because you won't leave them folk alone. God has a way of taking out people the way He do. Folk got diseases around here. God has a way of taking out people because the devil have to go and ask God, can he do something before he do it? Because he had to ask God about Job before he put his hands on before he even messed with Job. The devil has been made a fool of. In order to fight the devil, you would have to not use a tech nine, not use a sword. What you have to do is study your word and be true. Study. Show yourself approved and just somebody cuss you out. But once you cuss them back out, bam, that's one for the devil. You don't want him to win. You just sometimes just have to be quiet. But if somebody asks a question, you have to let them know. Peace is what's more important. Getting out, doing something. Don't sit back and want everybody to do for you. Get up and do something. And give them tough love. You got to watch your circle. You got people on the YouTube. Don't tell them everything. They don't need to know all that. That's beautiful when you meet somebody on YouTube and you get married to them. That's beautiful. You become closer friends. Y'all talk about things. Or sometimes people just being friends. You be like, I'm gonna go out of town, da 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 da. You be like, hey, I'm gonna go out of town. This is where I can meet you. I ain't gotta meet you at your home or meet you at a restaurant or something. Or you want to meet, you want to talk. Because sometimes a YouTuber got some things on their mind. All right, always. Mm-hmm. Right. Evil can only be fought with righteousness. Hmm. Yes, it can. You can't do evil for evil. You can't put out a fire with another fire. You got to come with a water hose or some of that gas or whatever that hot stuff, cold stuff they spray on it. But I want to thank y'all for coming to. It is late. Oh, yes, it is. Y'all, I see y'all later. I talk to y'all later. Y'all stay up, stay strong. My next live, I'm gonna try to take a little vacation, y'all. Some things. I need to get some more topics. I basically want some topics. Basically, it's something that could be out here. Come up with some ideas or something. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all take care. Stay strong. Oh, Royalty Rain, I thank God that you have. Um, Y'all take care, Foot Soldier. I talk to you later. All right, everybody. I talk to you later. Royalty Range, I talk to you later. Okay. Who else? I'm gonna talk to you later. When I say that, that means next time you come on YouTube, I'm gonna talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else was in here? Reverend Palmer, I talk to you later. Everybody I talk, always I talk to you later. Some of you that's out, that's not in this chat, I talk to you later. It could be tomorrow, or it may be, I ain't gonna say it's not gonna be next week. I'm trying to do some things because I had to do a little, get some cook what you got together. Because I know when I eat something, I can't help but use the camera sometimes. But cook what you got. I see y'all on the next cook what you got. And if y'all have any problems with every brown, don't wait till, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. Hit the comments so Eric Brown can talk to you and straighten it out. That's all Eric Brown can do. Because if you don't, Eric Brown don't know anything unless God tell him. So, all right, y'all. Take care.